Let's see if it wants to work. Immediately today, it did. Fantastic. All right. I'm not typing. There we go. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just pressing buttons or just don't work, you know? Whatever. Don't work. It's cool. Okay, let's get this started. Hello, Jojo, Steve. Ah, I hurt my neck this morning, so that's cool. Struggle busting a little bit today. I gotta activate that too. Go. There we are. Off. See, that just doesn't work, and I don't understand it. Is it gonna let me do it today? Like, let's find out. Oh, are you? It literally doesn't, like, don't advertise that. If you're not gonna let me do it. Okay, cool. Hey, Shells. All right, here we go. Oh, interesting. That's cool. Hey, no name. Everyone's doing all right today. It is Sunday. Sunday fun day. Also, I need to do something. Hello? Oh, I know where was that. Can find her. Scrolly scroll. There it is. Doing Doom. Perfection. Okay, that's done. Hey, Natty, how we doing? Thank you guys for your heart me and your go popular. Don't forget to collect your points. Hey, opposition. Yeah, it is. It definitely is. Maybe. Maybe no name. I'm not sure. Really? No, that's what you get for cracking your neck while in high school. David, it's the same way it always goes. Oh, thanks, Simi. I need to do more. The problem is it's just so hard to make time because even when I come home on lunch, I'm doing things around the house before I can even have time to like record. And I do prefer recording on my cameras as opposed to like on my cell phone because better quality on the cameras, better sound quality with the microphone. So it's just kind of how it goes. So it's just really hard. Oh, I guess so. Tim, is it just that you don't understand that politics is literally at the center of everything that occurs within, you know, the United States? Because it literally is at the center of everything that occurs here are politics. Politics, unfortunately, drive everything. So it's not an addiction, sir. It's just a fact of life that politics are required, right? People that ignore politics, fine, they can. But it doesn't get you anywhere. Oh, sorry, David. So, what I do here, David, is I try to encourage Trump voters to think critically. With this prompt of it's a support hotline, so like I'll ask them to identify 3 lies that they know Donald Trump has told, for example. They usually don't do well, if I'm being honest. So that's the best thing I got. Ezekiel, if you were blocked, you wouldn't be able to comment. I know that's super hard to understand, but if you were blocked, you literally wouldn't be able to comment. And listen, guys, for those that are like complaining, I would be happy. I would be more than happy for politics to go back to being boring. It's just not going to happen right now. It is in 9 days. Oh my God, Sushi. Yeah, I can't even. Hmm. Oh, okay. See me. I gotcha. Yes, Payer, I do actually, because I'm capable of critical thoughts. Remember when something major happened like once a month instead of every hour? Yeah, exactly. That's part of the problem. People are like, Donald Trump is so transparent because he's always on in front of a TV. Like, no, you guys, I want politics to be boring. I don't need a president to be in front of the TV every day. You guys want to complain about me getting up here and talking about something? Well, Donald Trump basically demands that something is talked about every single day. Every day that he goes on in front of the television, he's demanding that something be talked about. That's what it means when he does press conferences 5 times a week. Just saying. I did that one for fun. Let's see. Yeah, he does think it's a reality TV show, Darren. I agree with that. Hey, Ryu. All right. Wow. Wow. Y'all are slaying on these likes today already. Allison, just wait. You'll see what this is about soon enough. Also, TikTok. Guys, let's go ahead and clear out this goal already. There's got to be 19 more people that want to send one. Oh, the best part was, Teddy, is it I did it. What? No way. I would never. There we go. All right. So this is always fun, right? Is that once again. Oh, hold on. Thank you for calling the MAGA support hotline. Are you there? Hello. It's always weird to call in and then just have silence. Just like weird. Why would you do that? Yeah, nothing happened. Well, I'm sorry. No, T7. I'm so sorry. Let me be very clear, guys. Going to out to the No Kings was absolutely terrifying. I saw literal T-Rexes, okay? And I even saw someone riding a T-Rex, and I seriously feared for my life and thought I was going to get eaten. Okay? It was absolutely terrifying. Thank you for calling the MAGA support hotline. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Awesome. How old are you?
24.
24. And are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Yes, I am.
You are. Fantastic. So what has you questioning your support in Donald Trump or the MAGA movement today?
Lots of stuff, but especially fuck you, you MAGA bitch, kill yourself.
I'm not MAGA. But good to see that you have some emotional regulation. Happy early birthday, Allison. Yeah, I saw. So no, like I said, I saw a total of 3 T-Rexes, right? 2 were in by themselves, and then I saw a third one that had a rider. And I also saw a giant giddy up, a giant cock. I saw a fucking rooster, guys. Thank you for calling the MAGA support hotline. Are you there?
Hey, I'm here.
Awesome. How old are you?
I'm 30 years old. How old are you?
I've talked to you before, and you're boring. Thank you for calling the MAGA support hotline. Are you there?
Fuck their pussy.
Huh? That was weird. I only heard one word from that kid, and let me be very clear, okay? In some places, it's only 9:30 in the morning, which means some people should be waking up with someone in the bed next to them right now. It's not 9:30 for me, okay? But that sounded like a young boy, and he sounded like he was still half asleep. He should be waking up next to a girl, but apparently he gets no nookie, so that's why he's calling me. That sucks. You ain't got no game. Thank you for calling the MAGA support hotline. Are you there?
Yeah.
Awesome. How old are you?
35.
35. And are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Nah. I don't think I ever supported him.
All
I
right,
just wanted to
W
call
for you,
support, so I
man.
love what you're doing. So keep up the
Oh,
good work.
well, thanks, dude. You have a great Sunday.
You too.
All right, bye. Don't tell anyone, Josh, but I forgot. Actually. I'm sorry, Blacktivist. I'm so sorry. I don't mean it that way. Michelle, exactly. I do love saying that stuff. Thank you for calling the MAGA support hotline. Are you there?
Yes, I am.
How old are you?
84. Fuck you.
Go get some, bro. You've now called 3 times to say the same shit? Dude. Go get something. I don't know. No name, I forgot to pull the jersey out. Thank you for calling the MAGA support hotline. Are you there?
Yes. Can you hear me?
I can. How old are you?
Let me see. I think a fan or something is messing up the audio. Now can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. You asked if we still support, if I still support
No, I actually asked
Trump.
how old you were.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, I didn't hear anything. Or at least most of it. 41.
41. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And what has you questioning your support in Donald Trump or the MAGA movement today?
I guess let me clarify. When I say support, I'm supporting him just because I think he's probably the best choice that we have, not necessarily that he is a good choice. Like
No, you
perfect
can
choice.
use that as past tense. He was the best choice that you had. But in no way, shape, or form can you use it in present tense when the election was almost a year ago. There is no more present tense. He is the best choice. He's not. There is literally no other choice on who's president of the United States unless you can tell me someone can sweep in, knock him off his throne, and take over the position unilaterally. That's not how our American democracy system works. So there is no other choice. So you can only use that as past tense. So when you went into the voter booth, he was the best choice in your opinion at that time almost 1 year ago. Okay. So again, when I say, why are you still, like, I'm asking, and I didn't even ask the question, why are you still supporting Donald Trump? But when we're saying, are you still supporting Donald Trump? That's just a simple yes or no question. Then I asked you, what has you questioning your support? And it sounds like you're not entirely sure about your support. So that question is applicable to you 100% because you had to justify it already. So let's try this. What has you actually questioning your support in Donald Trump or the MAGA movement today?
I do support him.
No. What has you questioning your support in Donald Trump or the MAGA movement today?
Well, nothing. I guess I support him.
Oh, okay. So you don't question anything that he does. Got it. All right.
No,
So
no.
tell me
There are things that he
three.
did dumb. I agree with you, and bad. Not just dumb, but bad. But I mean, you can't ever support anyone 100%. No president that has ever existed, I think you can
Cool. So
support
then
him
what,
100%.
why? So then what has you not sure about your support in Donald Trump?
Well, oh, like what things I disagree with him on, you're saying?
No, what has you questioning your support in Donald Trump?
Oh, something that I don't support about him. Well, I think maybe the tariffs he should have done unilaterally with European countries more so.
You mean shouldn't
Then
have done unilaterally or should have? Because
no,
those are
he
two.
should have. He
He
should have
did them
more so.
unilaterally.
I think he could have done a lot better job. At least not, what do you call it, going ahead with it until he got full support from them as well to, what do you call it, block them and just put more tariffs on them with the other countries as well.
Okay. Cool. So can
And
you tell me?
then the whole thing with illegals. My personal opinion is I think that it's you should be deported if you're illegal, but I also realize that there's a problem with the immigration system that they're not allowing enough people to get in. There's not enough expedition for people to get processed, which I think can be rectified if they had the people trying to get in pay for agents to process them as opposed to taxpayers, and then just hire as many as needed, because I think America should be for everybody to come in, but legally.
I'm sorry. When we pay taxes, does that not go to funding the government?
No, it does, but
It
I mean
does. So
it should be like a pay by service.
regardless of whether, sorry, you said something that was contradictory to your own statement, right? We pay taxes. The taxes pay federal employee salaries, including the
Yeah,
president, including Congress, SCOTUS, and CBP and ICE officials.
yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Okay. So
The problem
you
that I have
said,
is I think it ought to be the people that use the service, like people that are getting processed, that should pay for it. Like pools, for example, local pools. You have the people that are using them have to pay like a fee to get in, that type of a thing.
you don't have free public pools where you're at?
No, I'm saying that's how it should be. Because, like, for example, if there's an old lady that lives in a neighborhood,
Yeah.
why
What
should she
about the
have to pay
free
taxes to
public
support?
pools? Have you never heard of those?
Yeah, but I'm saying that's how it should be. I'm saying it should be like a you pay as you use service.
No, I'm saying that we have free services with public pools.
Yeah, I know they do. I don't know if it's everywhere, but I know they have a lot of places. But
So
that's
are you
not how it should
saying
be.
so we shouldn't have free public pools?
No, I think if
Got it. So
the
we also
municipal
shouldn't have
decides
libraries, right?
libraries, I think you have more of a support that it's a common good, but pools, I don't think that's more like an
I'm sorry.
entertainment
It's
thing.
either that we have free systems right? Or we don't have any, because you're trying to what you're doing is you're creating a false equivalency. These two things are not synonymous in any ways, and you can't use them to compare one to the other. Like, these are not synonymous with immigration. And that's why I'm trying to get you to understand that by your own logic, we shouldn't have free public libraries. We also shouldn't have free public parks.
Yeah, but
We shouldn't have
if you take
free
it to the
anything by your own logic, and you're disproving your own logic here with your public pool argument about
yeah, but if you're
everybody should
saying
pay for the service to go into the pool. So by that same logic, everyone should pay to go into a public park. Everyone should pay to go into our national parks. Everyone should pay to go into the free public library. And people, by that same standard, should also pay to go to public school.
yeah, I think they should pay. I think it ought to be like on a charter basis or a voucher basis, which is supported. Like for example, 60% of my property taxes
Not all,
goes to
Kevin.
public schools, but I don't have any kids. Of my property taxes, my bad. Of my property taxes go to support local schools, but I don't have any kids, and I think that's unjust. I understand it's common good, but I don't think that's the way it should be set up. Whoever has
Cool.
kids should
Move
be
to
paying
another
for it.
country. That's called socialism,
No,
dude.
No, I mean, if you have that argument,
It's called
there's not
socialism.
everything.
That's what, see, these are social programs that we pay for,
Yeah, I
and
agree.
those are
America
called
is a hybrid.
socialism. Yeah. So what you're saying is that we shouldn't have free public libraries, right? So you would have to agree with me there, because you also don't want free public schools.
Well,
So
okay,
we
but
should have to pay to
you're
go into a public. No, I'm not making an argument. I am utilizing your logic that you have
okay.
already laid out, that you seem to be in disagreement with because it's coming out of my mouth, and I'm applying it to different sectors that we use. So, and also by that same standard, we should be paying every single time the police force answers the call. We should have to pay for that.
I think the people that it's called for example, because of a criminal does something, they're the ones that should pay for the service because they're the one that's causing that service to be
No,
used.
it would be the person that makes that phone call.
No, I don't think so. I think it ought to be
No,
the
it would
person
be the
that's
person
causing
that's
the.
utilizing the service that would have to pay. It's not on the onus of the criminal to pay, because they're not the ones that picked up the phone and saying, "Hey, I'm committing this crime." It'd be on the onus of the person that the said crime is being committed on, or the person that dials 911 on their phone. They would be the one that's required to pay. Similar enough that if my house is burning down and I call the fire department, I should also have to pay the fire department for coming out to put out my house, after I just lost my house to a fire. I should have to pay more money to the fire department. I should also have to pay an exorbitant amount of fee to the 911 dispatcher when I call and I'm having a medical emergency, even though I'm already paying about $1,200 to $2,000 for that ambulance just to take me 5 minutes up the road to the hospital.
I guess.
But we
no,
should have to
I
pay
think
it
you have a
individually
good.
because we're using it, right?
For the fire department, I would say yes. And then
So
I
every
guess
time that the fire department comes out, because my house is on fire, I'm literally
yeah,
losing my entire life to this house being on fire. I also, therefore, should have to pay
yes,
the fire
100%.
department for the loss of my house for them putting it out. Yeah, got it.
Yeah,
So you don't believe in
because
any
I mean,
social
like,
programs, then I'm going to tell you something. You're going to have a hard time living anywhere on this planet, because almost everybody, every country
no,
engages in these social programs.
I agree. I think
Yeah.
to say that it's a purely
Cool.
capitalist society in America, I think is 100% wrong. It's a hybrid.
No,
you can't
this
say it's
isn't
one or the other.
Sorry, no, these are social programs that we have in a
Mm-hmm.
capitalist society. We're not full capitalists. If we were
I
a
agree,
full
100%.
capitalist, Donald Trump wouldn't be able to create like a agreement with Nvidia to get 15% of all their
100%.
profits.
100%.
Yeah, we're not a full capitalist
And I don't have
society.
a problem with the
Also,
hybrid
if we were a
system.
full capitalist society, we would have no problems with monopoly systems occurring, but yet we do.
Well, no, I agree. That's what I'm saying. Whoever makes the argument that we should be a completely capitalist one, I think
No, you're the one that's
it's not a
making that
realistic
argument
one.
right now, because you don't want any
No,
social
I'm saying
programs. You believe that everybody should have to
I'm
pay
not
for
saying any.
services that
Like
they
for example, the
utilize.
military. The military, I don't think has to be a paid private entity. I think that ought to be something that's,
No, but no, you
run by
can't
the
say that
government,
because
which
by your logic, we would have to pay the military. Like individual citizens would literally have to pay
well,
the military. No,
I'm not
I'm sorry.
making
It's
the
by
argument.
your logic. No, it's not. There is no argument being made. Your logic said is that individuals that come into this country should have to pay their own way. Well, funny enough, they already do. But I was just stretching that out to further the point because you're the one who brought up the idea of public pools.
I don't
And so
believe everything should be
by your logic, when you were talking about pool systems, everybody should have to pay as they go, pay per use. That applies to libraries. That applies to utilizing our emergency services. So 911 operators, the police department, the fire department, animal services, wildlife services, the zoo, public schools, and all of these things. You think that
yeah,
everybody
we use
should
that for
pay per their
stores,
use,
right?
right? Funny enough, this is why this doesn't work because immigrants already paid their own way to come into this country.
They pay to be processed, you're saying?
Yes, they pay to be
Okay, well
processed. They
then
have to
see, I
pay
didn't
to
know
go
that. Then
through
that's
the
good.
immigration services. But by your
Well
logic,
then,
everybody, it's literally you. Or I'm sorry, in this case, if I'm talking on your behalf, it would be me. Boo hoo! I have to pay property taxes that
I'm
go
not
towards
crying about
public.
it.
You are actually literally
I
cried
own
about the
my own
fact.
place.
You literally cried about the fact that your property
No, I
taxes
never
go
cried.
to
I mean,
funding.
you're
You said,
being
no, let me help you out with something. I'm going to remind you. You said, I pay property taxes and that goes to public schools and I don't even have kids. That's not fair.
yeah.
That is crying. You're literally
No, crying is
crying.
crying.
You
I mean,
were. You
now
were.
we're reassigning definitions to words.
No, dude, you were whining. Is that a better word for you? You were
Yeah,
whining. When
whining. You can, if you
say
want to say whining,
that's
that I can
not
agree with that.
fair, that is whining.
Yeah,
You are
yeah,
whining.
I agreed. If you want to say I'm whining, I'll give you that.
Okay.
I think that's a fair argument.
Okay. Cool. I'm so glad that
But
you're
I wanted
whining.
to ask you.
No, I'm good. I don't talk to selfish dirtbags. Hector. Yeah, yeah, whining was better than crying. The government should be working for the people, not the other way around. Stop being divisive. Democrats are destroying America. We just need common sense. Okay, Abel. I understand that there was a character limit, which is why you had to use the word R instead of ARE, so I'm not going to get on you for that. That one's cool. Tell me how a singular party that is not in any position of power within the United States of America is destroying America. I would love for you to explain that to me, how the party that is not in power and has no power in our federal government right now is destroying America. Also, I encourage you to look up what common sense is because common sense is in fact not common because it varies by person. I don't think you know that. Thank you, Zach, for the Squirrel Cup for 900 jewels. And thank you, Sin, for the 2 jewels as well. I appreciate that. Just as a friendly reminder, guys, if you are new here, be sure to hit that follow or subscribe button, depending on where you're at on here, okay? Where you're watching me from. And after you do, turn on that bell notification so you know exactly when I go live or post a video. Thank you for calling the MAGA support hotline. Are you there?
I'm here. This is Devontae.
Okay. And really
Alright.
quick TikTok, can we get 3 more heart me's and just clear out this live goal already? Should have been cleared 20 minutes ago. Okay, Devontae, are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Yes, I am.
And how old are you?
I'm 27.
27. And what has you questioning your support in Donald Trump or the MAGA movement today? Thank you, guys.
Yeah, I got one thing what you said, right? If it's 53
No.
Republicans in the House, right?
This is a whole new
And it's
conversation
50
with you.
Democrats.
Okay. What has you questioning your support in Donald Trump or the MAGA movement today? Questioning. What has you questioning your support in Donald Trump or the MAGA movement today?
Honestly, I'm not questioning nothing.
Okay, so now
because
tell me
everything I
3
agree with.
lies, then tell me 3 lies that Donald Trump has told since he was inaugurated into office in 2025.
Honestly, everything he run on, he's doing.
No, I didn't ask about what he ran on. I asked you to tell me 3 lies that he's told since he was inaugurated into office in 2025. So January 20th, 2025 at 12
He
noon.
said
What has
he
he
said
lied
no
about?
tax on. What did he lie about?
Yes.
He didn't lie about nothing. Everything he
Didn't
said, no
lie
tax
about
on tips,
nothing.
no tax on. When he said no tax on tips and no tax on overtime, that was in the big beautiful bill.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't ask you about what he kept from his campaign promises.
No,
I
what he
asked you about
did,
what he lied about. If you can't think of
what
any lies, just say, I can't think of any lies.
I don't think any lies.
Okay, fantastic. Donald Trump said that he ended 7 wars in 7 months. Is that true?
Actually, 8.
I'm not sorry, dude. I said about the 7 wars in 7 months in it, but if you want to go to
You
Israel and
forgetting
Palestine,
about Israel.
if you want to go
Israel.
to Israel and Gaza, I hate to break it to you, but war is still ongoing. They literally performed airstrikes this morning on Gaza.
Yeah,
Literally,
because
Israel did airstrikes on Gaza this morning. Both sides have violated the ceasefire. There is no peace deal in Gaza and Israel today. So again, the 8, even if we do that, eight deals in 8 months, 8 peace deals in 8 months is still a lie. So I appreciate you again acknowledging that is also a lie. Fantastic. This is great. I absolutely love this. Yeah. 8 peace deals. 8 peace deals in 8 months. A lie because they violated it today. They violated it today. They violated it this morning. They literally violated it this morning. The IDF, the Israeli Defense Force, the Israeli I'm so sorry. You don't get to. Okay, calm down. Hold on. We're going to give you a timeout. Hopefully he takes a break, takes a breath. Okay. Did you miss the part? Hold on. I didn't ask you a question, actually. I literally didn't ask you a question. I literally did not ask you a question. Okay, calm down. Take a breath. Okay. Take a breath, and let's try this again.
Palestinian people getting.
Why? Okay. He wants to cry and say, why are the Palestinians being murdered by Hamas? Let's be clear. Donald Trump endorsed this, actually. Donald Trump said Hamas is cleaning up their area. So why did Donald Trump endorse them killing their own civilians? I wonder. Oh, no, he hung up on his own because he just literally couldn't take a breath. Did you mean to request? Hecatorac.
Hello.
Hello.
Hold on.
Thank you, Alosi, for the bits. Thank you, Will, for the jewels. And thank you, Hemi, for the 5. Will for the jewels. Phantom for the bits as well. No fascists, no tyrants, no kings. And thank you for the laughing disco for 250 jewels from Sin. Okay, guys. I assume we're going to get a PSA. Oh, wait, hold on. Who's this?
Oh, I can totally do that too. Absolutely. I mostly just came up here because people who look like this really shouldn't be talking mess.
Who's that in the chat?
Yeah, this weird guy in the chat is just being weird. But yeah, I'll totally do a PSA. I'll make my time up here useful. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, brothers and sisters, theys, thems, and maggots, welcome to the live. Today's a great day for you because today, this big headphone woman here is deciding to give you guys the well-deserved support that you need through this hotline.
I love Hector, but I'm not subjecting the rest of y'all to this. Would the caller like some wine with his cry? Yeah, he did. No, he didn't. Why don't you let people talk? Typical. He did though, actually, Edgar. It's cool. I'll find it. Here we go.
Whatever the new talking points are, you can go ahead and get what you need through this hotline. And in order for us to keep these streams going, you need to do a couple things. For the freeloaders, make sure you're tapping that screen, sharing the live, doing all those good things. And for the people with some currency, you can send your daily heartbeats and claim everything on the way down. Knock out the gift goal, which is about 71 more roses. You can check out the links in the bio to support the platform. Those of you on the tube side, see the super chats. Do all the good things. Support my big headphone friend, Ari. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. Yeah, so I love you guys so much. Thank you. Oh, he did Blackhawk again. Is that why Israel did airstrikes on Gaza this morning? So much for peace, right? So much for peace. Thank you for calling the MAGA support hotline. Are you there?
Yeah.
Awesome. How old are you?
29.
29. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Yes.
Okay. And so what has you questioning your support in Donald Trump or the MAGA movement today?
I just want to know why every time you get in a...
Oh, didn't mean to hit that. Thank you for calling the MAGA support hotline. Are you there? Sorry, guys. Okay, bye. That's not what I meant to click. Thank you for calling the MAGA support hotline. Are you there?
Yes, I am.
Awesome. How old are you?
I'm 26.
Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
I would say so, yeah.
You think so?
Yes.
Okay. So what has you questioning your support in Donald Trump or the MAGA movement today?
I don't think... I would say... I would say Antifa is actually making me question my support, to be honest with you, when I saw what was happening at those rallies yesterday.
Okay. All right. And
Would-
can you
wouldn't you
tell
agree?
me 3 lies that Donald Trump has told since he was inaugurated into office this year?
Since he was inaugurated into office this year,
Yeah.
3 lies.
Oh, thank you, Catalyst.
What?
Catalyst, that's such a sweet comment.
I think one of those lies you can say is that he was going to bring down groceries on day one. You know,
Oh, that
I think
wasn't
it's very
anything that
common.
he lied about since he was inaugurated into office. That is a broken campaign promise, true. But he hasn't talked about lowering grocery prices since December of 24, where he said that he wouldn't be able to do that because that's a hard thing. And he called grocery a very old term. So talking about since January 20th, 2025 lies.
Okay, valid. I guess I can then say, just to be objective, I can say that he called the Epstein files, which many people in his party, not specifically him, spearheaded as like some form of a campaign promise, although it wasn't. I would say him calling it a Democratic hoax was a lie.
Oh, no, I would agree with that. Cool. Okay, 2 more.
So now that now that I can be objective with one, I want to ask
No,
you a
I
question
just
if you
would
don't mind.
like to get 3 lies in total from you. Can we do that?
Okay. After my 2 other lies, can I then ask my question?
Perhaps. What are the next 2 lies?
Okay. I guess another lie is that he hires all the best people. He does quite
He
seem
hasn't
to
said
have a
that since he
turnover rate
was
in his administration.
he hasn't said that since his very first term in office, and I literally said since January 20th, 2025.
Oh well, he absolutely has. He said that a few times this
It
year. It's one
totally
of his
is,
common rambles that he
Natty.
repeats.
God damn it. Uh-huh. What else?
I'm sorry, what?
I said what else?
If I'm going for a third, I guess I would say the wars. He said all these wars that he's ended is just documents he signed without the people involved that were even the warmongers. I would say that would be a lie.
And what is your question?
Right. My question is, do you support Antifa?
Antifa?
No, I said Antifa.
Well, you said Antifa when you were talking about all the No Kings rallies yesterday.
Oh, well, that you're going back a little bit further. I just said Antifa.
Okay, so now you at least know that you pronounced it wrong the first time.
Yes, sometimes I struggle with pronunciation.
Okay. I support the idea of anti-fascism.
Is that what you think Antifa means?
Yeah, that literally is what it stands for, is anti-fascist.
So I've actually done extensive research on this, and I'm here to
You
present
did,
you with
Hector?
what Antifa actually means. I'm sorry, who?
You did, Hector?
I don't know who that is. So
Really?
the An in Antifa means antagonist because you guys like to antagonize my side of the aisle.
Uh-huh.
The T part is for terrorists because that's what you guys are, and the Fa part is for fascism. So you guys are actually pro-fascism.
Pro-fascism. Interesting. I just said I support the idea of anti-fascists.
Okay, bye,
I
Ari.
like
I
how
love
you
you.
just... I love you too, bye. For people that are like, how is she losing this argument? Because that was a friend. Yes, Allison, I am. I am that Ari. That was funny. Good job. Love you, Hector. Guys, if you're not following Hector, it's Hector with 2 R's, talks on all platforms. Hector Talk on all platforms. Okay? Shoot him a follow everywhere. He might not be on the purple one. Yes, exactly, Catalyst. He's also a felon. That is true. And thank you, Phantom, for gifting out a sub. That's pretty awesome. Thank you for calling the
Hello?
MAGA support hotline. Are you there?
Yeah, I am. What's up?
Awesome. How old are you?
27.
27. Yeah, that's true, Crow. Okay, and are you still supporting
Wait,
Donald
what? What do you
Trump?
mean? I was born in 1998. I have a high voice. Calm down.
Is your name Crow?
Crow? No.
Okay. So I said, yeah, he did Crow, and then I said, okay, are you still supporting Donald Trump? I don't know where I just repeated your age back to you before that.
Oh, I thought you said, oh, okay, bro. Like, I was like, oh, you're not 27? Anyways.
No, I said Crow.
Okay. I don't know about those 3 lies, being honest.
Well, no, I'm sorry. Okay. You're still supporting Donald Trump, right?
Yeah,
Cool.
he's the man.
What has you questioning your support in Donald Trump or the MAGA movement today?
Nothing. I love where we're at.
You love where we're at. And you can't think of 3 lies that Donald Trump has told?
I do want that, the Epstein files out. I think he said he was gonna do something about that, and we still haven't seen those babies, if I'm
That
not
was a
mistaken.
campaign promise, not really anything that he said he was going to do since he's been in office. He's been pretty wishy-washy about what he's, going to do since he's in office. And even then, that was barely a campaign promise because he went back and said, he was like, those not so much. Not so much.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that wasn't
My
really
main thing with it was immigration is a big thing, and he kind of did what he said he was going to do. So, and he's doing what he said he's going to do. So,
I mean, but
yeah.
I ask about lies that he's told since he was inaugurated this year. So that'd be
I don't know
January
any.
20th. Don't know any.
I'm going to go that other route that you said. Yeah, just like, oh, I don't know any.
Okay,
So
yeah,
please
that's
enlighten me, I
totally
guess.
fair. So
Yeah.
let's start with the the government shutdown is the Democrats' fault.